Well, it is quite an exact schedule, but in brief, at 8:15, the general congregation will start arriving, and then about 10 to 9, the diplomats will start making their way to the Abbey, and then at 10:15, I suspect we'll hear quite a loud cheer here, because that is when Princes Harry and William will arrive at the Abbey, and then William faces that rather nervous 45-minute wait for his bride before the ceremony starts. In that time, their families will arrive, the Middletons arriving at 10:27, the royal family arriving about 10 minutes after that, with the Queen and Prince Philip arriving about 11:15. And then the moment that everybody's been waiting for, a few minutes before 11, Kate Middleton will step out of the car and go into the Abbey, and we will get a glimpse of that dress. The wedding ceremony does start at 11 o'clock. It will be relayed by audio speakers along the route, so people will get to hear that. And judging by the amount of affection there is down there for William and Kate, that will be very well received indeed. Well, do you know, since the last time I spoke to you, I think the crowds here, the size of the crowd has increased by about a third again in that short time. It is incredible seeing the number of people making their way down to the Abbey, and they are all in incredibly high spirits. There are people cheering, breaking out into song, dressing up. We've seen a Queen look-alike come here. They are all in the mood for the party, and they want to see William marry his princess. But once the service is over, the happy couple will leave the Abbey and make their way in procession to Buckingham Palace, and then at 1:25, the moment I suspect will be replayed around the world, that moment when the prince and his new princess step out onto the balcony of Buckingham Palace with the Queen, with their families, and greet the crowds. There's going to be an enormous cheer then, and if you can hear it, look up, you'll see the flypast, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight and RAF flypast, which is at 1:30. Now, some 2 billion people are expected to watch this today in some parts of the world. That's almost a third of the world's population. And with that many people watching, you'd think there'd be a few pre-wedding jitters, but last night when Prince William was talking to the crowds, he said the only bit he's worried about is getting his lines right.